Hey, it's Scott Moran, co-founder of SamCart. As you know, here at SamCart, we are all about simplifying the sales process, getting rid of your half-finished, long drawn-out funnel and substituting it for one high-converting page that sells. And this strategy is being used by many of the top sellers on SamCart. People who are using this approach to bring in thousands of dollars per month selling their products, goods, and services. But one common question we get comes from service brands, wondering how they can implement this one-page protocol into their business. It's one thing to sell a $10 ebook with one simple page, but what about a higher ticket service or memberships that usually require a sales call to seal the deal? Is it possible to use the same one-page strategy for something like that? Today, I'm going to show you a simple service-based sales strategy that outperforms the traditional service sales funnel every single time. SamCart users are using this process to generate 6, 7, and even 8 figures a year selling their services, and all while wasting less time talking to unqualified leads. And I have no doubt that it can be a game changer for you as well. So let's get right into it. So most people selling services follow the typical lead funnel strategy. It starts on a squeeze page where they schedule a call, and later you get on the phone where you do the pitch and hopefully close the deal. The goal is to fill up your business with new clients. But first, you generate as many leads as possible by giving away something for free, like a free strategy session that you do over the phone. Sure, this strategy could quickly fill up your schedule and have you on the phone trying to close people all day, but is that really what you want? If you're in the service business, then you know how much time and effort goes into these free strategy sessions just trying to close a prospect. And it sucks when that time is wasted on freebie seekers or tire kickers that you know aren't going to sign up within minutes of hopping on that first call. But what if there was a completely different way? A way that allowed you to weed out those tire kickers and put you on the phone with legit people every single time, allowing you to save a lot of time and money and energy by putting you in touch with more serious prospects. If you're open to trying new strategies, I have a formula that some of the top service providers here at SamCart are using. And it's a much, much easier way that leads to much better results with way less time. But before I get to that, I want you to imagine being on the phone with people who you know are already sold on your offer. Think about how much easier that would be. No more frustrating conversations with subpar leads. Of course, no matter what strategy you run, not every single person you get on the phone will be a perfect fit. But with this new strategy, I guarantee that you will experience much better results than the traditional service funnel that everyone just copies again and again. So here is what I want you to do. Bypass that boring squeeze page and send people directly to a single page built with SamCart that clearly explains what your service is, what it will do for your prospect, and how they can get it. Now, this page won't be used to collect freebie seekers, and it won't be selling your high-priced service. Instead, you're going to request a refundable deposit in exchange for getting on the phone with you. The price of that deposit depends on you and your service's cost, but for high-ticket services, we've seen $100 to be a pretty reasonable number. So why the deposit, though? What does that do for you? Well, it does several important things. First, and most importantly, it weeds out the freebie seekers and the tire kickers. Only serious people are going to make that deposit. This significantly increases the quality of people that schedule calls with you, which allows you to save time and money by only talking to people who are really serious about joining your service. Second, when you use SamCart to collect the deposit, you get your prospect's credit card on file. And that is the most important thing of all. Later, when you're actually on the phone with that prospect, it gets much easier to close them thanks to one simple button inside of SamCart that we call Add to Order. With that one button, you don't have to worry about asking your prospects to pull out their credit card. You don't have to email them an order form and cross your fingers hoping that they go to the page and fill it out. Many people are losing thousands of dollars a month because after all that hard work of closing someone, they lose the sale because they are emailing them an order form and giving the prospect a chance to change their mind and leave forever. But with SamCart's Add to Order button, you never have to re-enter their payment info. You just get the prospect to say yes on the phone, click Add to Order in your SamCart account, and you can charge them on the spot for your service, your membership, a monthly retainer, or whatever it is that you are selling them by using the credit card that they already have on file. Not only that, but SamCart also lets you quickly and easily spin up new products and prices. In fact, I was on a couple calls this week with SamCart users, and they were telling me how they make a custom price and product for a client right on the spot during the call. When it's time to accept the payment, you literally just find the user in your SamCart account, add that product to their order, and it charges the credit card on file. Doesn't that make things a lot easier? Think about how much extra time you would save and money that you would pull in. Look, closing new clients is difficult, and asking people for their credit card information over the phone is not the most natural thing to do. Many times, it's just an awkward exchange in the middle of an otherwise great sales call. But with SamCart's Add to Order button, you don't have to worry about doing that ever again. And here's another cool thing. Once you've turned your prospect into a customer, SamCart's Subscription Saver works around the clock to protect your recurring sales. Let me explain what that means. You know how sometimes your customers' payments don't go through because their credit card has expired or they lost the card? Well, SamCart will automatically send emails to your customers on your behalf. Each email includes a secure link where your customer can click and update the payment information they have on file right from their inbox. When SamCart makes another attempt to recover the late payment, it uses the newest payment information and your subscription payment gets saved, meaning no lost revenue and no time spent chasing down your customers trying to shake them down for their payment. Now, I know a lot of you are probably wondering, yeah, but what about all the leads I'm losing or I'm missing out on that could have converted on a call? Don't you worry about that because we've got you covered there as well, while still avoiding those freebie seekers that are just wasting everyone's time. You see, SamCart uses its integration engine to collect prospects for you. Go inside of SamCart, and a prospect is a visitor who starts placing their order but never gets to the finish line. For one reason or another, they leave your sales page or your refundable deposit, but without completing their order. And thankfully, SamCart captures that information for you. It then creates a prospect that allows you to tag them inside of your email service provider and follow up with them by sending them follow-up email campaigns, text messages, and more. Through our integrations, you can also set up SMS messaging and even retargeting them with Facebook ads. So you are still collecting leads, just not the dreaded freebie seekers that we talked about before. Remember, these are people that were seconds away from depositing that $100 with you, but for whatever reason, they didn't. But now you can follow up with them, get them to make their deposit, and get them on the phone and close them into new clients. In reality, this service model is a powerful strategy and one of the best ways to make big money using SamCart. As I've mentioned, we have people generating 6, 7, and even 8 figures a year following this exact strategy to fill up their business with new clients. It's super easy to implement and very, very useful. So if you're ready to see how more than 10,000 businesses have used SamCart to sell more than $1.5 billion of their own products, goods, and services, then head over to SamCart.com and grab your free demo today. You can see all the powerful checkout features that multiply your sales, the beautiful pre-designed templates that help launch your products faster than ever, and the simple platform that makes running your business simple. Head over to SamCart.com today and grab your free demo. You can talk with a real member of our team and get answers about how SamCart can help you sell more services.